Hi, and welcome again to another edition of the market analysis for today, March 28th. I'm Giovanni Betancourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. Well, another day and more drama. The metaverse, envisioned as the future of technology just a few years ago in the depths of COVID-19 lockdowns, suffered another blow this week. Disney is shutting down its efforts to tell stories in the metaverse, eliminating the unit as part of the thousands of job cuts at the company. So that comes after Mark Zuckerberg, after changing the name of his company from Facebook to Meta, admitted late last year that maybe he had overcommitted and started slashing investments. Now, there are plenty of reasons why virtual reality, access through sense immersing headsets where people can go hang out and shop, might have challenges beyond adoption. One reason, if it is a place for commerce, is that the metaverse will need effective banking regulation, which will take time. That's proven really hard to come by in the real world also. Now, if that's not enough, another drama is that US regulators just sued Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. But it's not just Binance. The CFTC move marks just the latest in a string of regulatory actions in the space. The SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, has made it clear that he's going to play the role of sheriff in the Wild West that is the crypto industry. And after last week's flurry of action from the agency, another regulator is following his lead. So, yesterday, the Commodities Futures and Trade Commission filed a complaint in federal court alleging that Binance violated trading rules. This filing named Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao as well as former Chief Compliance Officer Samuel Lin. Also, also, the regulator named Justin Sun of Tron, BitTorrent, and Rainberry. So they are throwing a net all over the cryptocurrency exchange world. Now, those things are gonna obviously have some effect on the Nasdaq, which are we are seeing right now. No, really on the whole, on across all the indices. Yesterday we saw how the Nasdaq had opened with a small gap down, but it closed that gap, but it continued to rally to the upside, almost reaching our resistance level, but then it quickly retraced, pulled back, and closed lower. We opened today lower, and that could be obviously the pressure from this news. This is the Nasdaq technology, and how much of that will continue into the open, we'll find out. I assume that pressure could come down and come down towards the 12,700 is a psychological number, so that's where I'm placing my support. If we happen to break the support, then we know we could take other psychological round numbers. But basically, perhaps this all of these lows that we've made in these three candles here, actually more than that, but that could be another level. So be wary, be have your eyes wide open. The RSI is way below the being overbought, is above the 50, but it's kind of flattish. So we could probably contemplate that a sideways movement consolidation could be set around these levels. As far as the S&P goes, the same token, same momentum, same fluctuation that we saw on the Nasdaq. So that 4,000 seems to be that is a very critical level. It has been respected. The market has made a double bottom here, so we will come back and bounce up again off of this 4,000 level. We'll see. And then the Dow is the one that is also looking to stay afloat, really doing some sideways movement. This level made a double top around the on my resistance of 32,760-ish. The market could probably continue to just idle uh, sideways here. So, or at the open, if we were to open right now, the Dow will open minus no about 30 points lower. That could probably bring it down towards our support, our dynamic, our moving average, which is as a dynamic support level. So keep that in mind. 32,400 could be a psychological support level for it. But yeah, we'll be opening lower in the morning, perhaps in the afternoon. We'll find a rally and bounce. Now, crude oil. Yesterday we spoke about crude oil. That I was long on crude oil. I was going to be going long. We actually surpassed our our resistance, which now turns into our support, and now the market has come up to the $73 marker and pulled back. How much lower will it pull back towards to? The RSI is below 50, so once it's below 50 in the 40s, it does show a momentum to the downside. So perhaps a small pullback down to our support to find some buyers support here, and then continue that rally to the upside. But for now, in the morning, I'm gonna be out of the market, waiting for that confirmation to continue to go to the upside. Or if we happen to break our support, then that I'll be selling that off. That's that the crude oil WTI. Nat gas, Nat gas is just idling, very low volume. It is pointing to be lower. Perhaps it'll come down to $2 and stay there, but it's just not much of a action there, so I'm out of it. Then we have gold. Gold is nicely climbing back up. Yesterday we saw it opened with a big gap down and it didn't close it, so perhaps today we will come closer to it to getting it. So initially 1980 will be that resistance level, so which is where I'm gonna place it. My resistance 1980-ish, and then I'm gonna bring down my support, my other resistance to the 210 marker. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna have the 1935 support and the 1900 support there. So, but I am long gold. Then we have silver. Silver is the one that is just uh, really in a consolation. So it could be a profit taken, but it's just looking to stay around the $23. So that I'm gonna use that as my pivot. Which when the market is above it, it'll be my support. When the market is below it, it'll be my resistance. Okay, so but I'm out of silver. Copper also. Copper. I'm looking at copper to just really stay within range of this of yesterday's range as well as Friday's. The $4.10, the 4 and 10 cents is seems to be a nice resistance. The $4 obviously is support, but the RSI is pointing lower. Okay, but it's not yet in the 40s, below 50. So we could probably just come down towards it, perhaps revisit yesterday's low, and then come back and find more support around the moving average, which acts as a dynamic support. And then we have Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin with this news about CFTC suing Binance, and they're looking to ban Binance. So will that happen? If that happens, then most likely the common sense will tell you, well, if an exchange such as big as Binance is going to be banned, all the rest of them should follow suit, and therefore Bitcoin will definitely most likely drop, right? So we gotta wait for that confirmation of what the CFTC and the SEC are going to do about it. So for now, I'm just looking at Bitcoin to stay idling around the 27,000. Okay, the same token as a pivot point. I'm out of it. Then we have the currencies. Currency, the euro is finally above 108, looking to revisit the high that we made on the 23rd. Okay, so most likely could come and get it, find it, maybe not. But yeah, long. The pound is one that has also retraced. It's coming down to the 123 marker, which could act as a nice support level, psychological round number. So let's see if that will be the case. If that all that will happen on the currencies, the metals and crude oil, if the dollar index continues to lose shine or continue to have pressure to the downside, 102 is a psychological important level for it. If we break it, then we have that nice rally on those previous assets that we just mentioned. If we happen to trade below 102, we could probably come down and revisit that 1015 made also last week. All right, well, those are my ranges for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.